welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today we had a pretty interesting day in the SPY. Okay, now technically that is a green candle. We had this big gap up, right? And the SPY pretty much had a pretty green day up until it filled that gap up. The gap, I said gap up. We had a gap over here, which starts at the low of this candle at 441.90. Which also happened to be about the high of this candle, very close. Filled the gap. As soon as we filled the gap, had selling pressure, and I was really hoping we got a close above the 20-day moving average. 20-day moving average is currently at 438.7, and unfortunately we had 14 cents short of it. It's not too bad, okay? It's not too bad. Charts are looking bullish again. Not fully bullish, of course, but it's getting there. A lot of bullish momentum is building, okay? So what I want to see, I would very much like to see this gap get filled, okay? I would be a lot more comfortable being bullish if we can get this gap filled. It doesn't have to. Keep in mind, this level around here, around 436 to about where the gap starts, that's a critical support level right now, because last week, that's where we had the breakdown, okay? That's when the big breakdown and everyone panicked and started being bears. All right, now we've been consolidating. Now we're back to the upside around the 20-day. We closed just below it. So charts, technically speaking, are still looking bearish, guys, okay? We need SPY to get back above all the moving average. Right now, the 50, the highest one right now, is at 442.86, okay? So we need the SPY to close at least 443 or above to start looking bullish again, okay? Because right now, just could simply be another lower high, or we can head down lower, okay? And if we break this support level right here around 426.7, we could sell all the way down to 414, which is where the 200-day moving average is, okay? So definitely keep your eye on that. Where I would be looking for buying opportunity is around the support level. Of course, the gap fill at 435.50. A little around there. Let me see the high of this candle. The high is at 435.12. So okay, so 435 is a support level. Also have the 5-day moving average right there at 433.9. Okay, so if SPY closes below 43.9, it's back below most of the moving averages except for the 200. And if that does happen, I'm confident that we will head down to go to retest the 200-day moving average. Okay, but as long as SPY stay above, I would say around 436, because that's a critical support level. If we stay above there, or 435, okay, I'm confident we will head up high and go test 443, and we'll see if we get a close above the moving averages, okay? So here's a resistant line right here. As you can see, it's possible this relief rally continues. It can fill the gap and continue up to 444.4, around there, 445. Okay, so that is a very critical support level for us, all right? So above that, very bullish, okay? Below that, you know, it's a bit tough to tell, because it could just run to one of our resistant levels and then just reject from there, okay? That's a possibility, okay? So our next resistance right now is at 442.9, or you can round it up to 443. Okay, so if you're gonna look for shorting opportunities or selling opportunities, that's where you want to go from the resistance. 443 or 445, those are two good levels. All right, keep in mind, manage your risks. Above that, I'm bullish. I'm very bullish. I'm a lot more bullish than I am. Right now, I'm still kind of bullish. So if we look at my Discord, today I had a 441 price target, then 445. But yeah, as soon as we got to around 441, a little higher, very close to 442, got that strong selling pressure, okay? So let's see if we'll get the gap fill. That's why I'll look to buy, or off the 5-day moving average at 433.9. I'll probably cut my loss if it drops below 433, or if you want it real tight, 433.5. Okay, that's really tight stop loss. Okay, sometimes tight stop losses can screw you over and take you out of the trade too fast, okay? So be careful on that. But yeah, I'll probably cut my loss at 433 or lower. So I'll look to enter around 433.9, around there, just a little under 440, 434. Okay, so that's my plan. If not, we'll cut my loss, and I'll probably switch over to the downside, but we'll see. Okay, I don't want to jump too fast. Okay, I don't want to confuse you guys. All right, so basically what I'm watching for, if we can get that close above the 20, which is at 430.74, then I'm confident that we go and test the 445 price target. All right, but right now it's still looking bearish. It looked like it wants to go gap fill instead. That's what I got for now. Okay, now let's take a look at the VIX. VIX broke out of the range, guys. Remember, it was trading in this range for the past week. It broke out of that range. It's looking good. So a bearish VIX is a bullish SPY. Okay, so I'm a little biased to the bull side for SPY right now. You know, because I mean, this close below the 20 is only like a few cents below it. It's not too bad. And then you got the VIX that's closed below the 200. So I'd like to see another close below the 200. All right, so that's a critical support level right now. It's $19.97 or $20. Let's say $20. All right, VIX below $20 is bullish for the SPY. Let's hopefully can get below 18.8, which is where the 50-day moving average is. Okay. So if you're watching and you see the VIX below 18.8, very, very bullish. It's back below all moving average. Very bullish for the SPY. Okay, guys, so let the price action guide you. All right, and please watch the chart. That's your map to success. Okay, guys, so moving on to triple Q. Triple Q, kind of similar to the SPY, not quite. The SPY is above the 13-day moving average, which is very good. But the triple Q, however, it has a gap as well, but it closed just below the 13-day moving average. All right, 13-day moving average at 363.25, and we close at, look like we closed at 362.97. So about 30, almost 30, about 28 cents off. Yeah, 28 cents off, around there. Okay, guys, so let's see if we can get that gap fill. Just like with with SPY, I'm gonna be looking for that gap fill, or maybe buy off the 5-day moving average. The 5-day moving average is currently at 358.5. All right, so around that level, I'll be looking to buy. All right, and if we gap up or something like that, of course you gotta play it level by level. Okay, so if it opens above the 13-day, which is at 363.25, of course that becomes a support, and then the 20-day becomes the resistance. You guys understand? But as of right now, based on how it's closed, my support level right now is at 360 for the gap fill, and of course at 358.5 with the 5-day moving averages. Okay, that is where I will look for buying opportunity, guys. Okay, and of course I'll cut my loss on a close under 358. Okay, a close under 358. If it goes intraday below 350 a little bit, it's okay. But if it closes, then I'll cut my loss. Okay, so that's what I got for triple Q. Moving on to ARKK. ARKK, I'm pretty bullish on it. Got the inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. Got this flag. Looking like we have more upside to the 122 price target up here to test this resistant level. Okay, now we ran, well, ARKK was able to close for the second day now above the 5-day moving average. We ran into the 13-day, and we got some resistance there. Okay, but also keep in mind, let me move all these moving averages. Also keep in mind that this line right here, let me change the color. I put it purple. That's also a previous low. Okay, right here. Almost got a test of it right here. Got a test of it. This is where the breakdown. We retested it, went down low, and now today is testing it again. So I definitely want you guys to watch at 113.26. If ARKK closes above that, then I'm very confident that we'll get to the 121, 122 price target. But if ARKK fails to break and close above that, like if it tries and it get rejected again, that's a big sign that we're gonna head lower and break this critical support level at 106.3. Okay, and then if that level gets broken, that will cancel out the inverse head and shoulder. Okay, but right now it's still looking bullish. We'll see if it breaks this level tomorrow or not. Okay, at least touch it today. You have to be patient, not be too greedy. It's okay if it doesn't close above it just yet. We gotta give it time sometimes, all right? So we'll see what happens, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So moving on to Bitcoin, we got these nice breakouts that I've been talking about. And it looks like Bitcoin is just consolidating right now. Okay, we have support here at 51.7, and of course the breakout level at 50.8. Okay, below that I'm bearish. All right, it can come down to the next level, 47K and then 45K. All right, but yeah, I'll be interested and I'll be bullish in Bitcoin as long as it stays above 50.8K. If not, it's gonna look like we have more downside. All right, but as long as those levels hold. It already hit my 54K price targets, consolidating. My next target is 59K and then 71K. All right, guys. So bottom line, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Buy the dip. Do yourself that favor. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. Be part of the community. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.